Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Who Should You Choose? The episodes where I give you guys my takes on who you are trying to decide between for your hockey ultimate team lineup. And again, we are going to start with the Twitter replies. And again, the best way to do it and the fastest way to get your question answered is to reply to the previous videos tweeted. As always, my pinned tweet on my profile, and you'll get your question answered in the next video. So we are going to start things off with Fedor. Hey, Cam, you've answered all my questions, at least for now. Thanks a lot. Love the content. Stay safe. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Moving on to Nil. Hey, Sleeves, just started with eyes on going hard for NHL 21. Any cards for under 40K that you recommend, and who's a better winger, base Kane or base Ovi? Thanks for the help. So in this game, it's tough because if you're talking about base cards now at this stage of the game, obviously very late in, you need to prioritize speed before anything else, because if, your speed isn't high, it won't really matter at all, anything else, because you'll just get blown by no matter how big or tall your guys are, which is the meta in NHL 20. So what I would recommend is, for under 40K, what I would do is search by 40K, look for the positions you need, and then prioritize speed. So if you're looking at cards that you can afford that are decent overalls, go and look and see how high their speed is. The higher to 90s, that's really what the most important is. The second thing is going to be shot and then height. So prioritize those three things and work backwards. But in terms of who's a better winger, base Kane or base Ovi, it's always going to be Ovi in my opinion. Kane, this year more than ever, just gets bumped around too much. Even at the low overalls, it's just he's going to get thrown around because he is under 6'2". So just keep that in mind. And I hope that helps. Follow-up question. Okay, I have an update. I got the 96 Chelios from Squad Battle Rewards. Wow, GG. He's now my best non-player loan. What should I do with him? In all honesty, because he's your best player, I would probably sell him. You sell him and then use the coins to upgrade your team everywhere else, because you don't want to be having base cards at this stage of the game, so that's what your focus needs to be. Noah London, okay, got two questions based on where guys should be placed in my lineup. 92 Ekblad or 92 Burchard, and 92 Zacco or 93 Riley Smith. So I would go with the 92 Ekblad over Bouchard, and then I would go with the 92 Pavel Zacha over Riley Smith for sure. Those would be my choices. Mayhem. Hey, Slaves, awesome channel. Thank you. First question, I primarily focus on spending my coins on my first and second line, and also, what's a solid first line forward for 50K? Again, when you guys ask for range options, the market is going to change so much. So what I would recommend doing is, again, just searching for 50K in the auction house and then go down. And then if you have any options or you see any cards that you're kind of debating between, then give me the choices of those cards. That way, again, I can help you as best as possible, because what I'm searching right now might be different a little bit when you see this video. So, first question, should I primarily focus on spending my coins on my first and second line, and also what's a solid first line forward? So, breaking that down, in terms of building your team, you want to worry about your first two forward lines first before anything else. And then once you have your first two forward lines set, then worry about your first defensive pairing. After that, worry about your third line forwards, because again, forwards are always going to be more important than defensemen. And then worry about your second and third pairing defense, and then fourth line is the last thing you want to worry about in terms of building a team. From Ty Lander, hey Cam, I have about 400K in the bank and need a good second line lefty. Who do you recommend? I already have 97 coffee, but other than that, the spot is wide open. Again, with that many coins, you're going to be able to get a substantial defenseman, probably someone better than Coffee. What I would do is, again, just search in that price range and then look for someone that's very tall. Like, look for height first. Speed is going to be 99 at 300 to 400K no matter what. Do speed and then height. So as you're looking through your options, look whoever is the tallest among those. And then after that, like, you might be able to get a pretty good Headman card, and then worry about slap shot. That's the third stat or the next stat that you want to look at, okay? From Kenji, hey, I've got two questions. Could you do a general video to go over your best cards / position vid? Not a lot available, so hard to know who is good in price versus price gouging. Okay, so you're talking about best of all ranges. I could do that video. It's been a while since I've done one. And is there any difference between 99 overall cards for same player but different events, e.g. McDavid Team of the Week versus Team of the Year? Thanks, bro. Stay safe. So the only difference, it isn't going to be in ratings. It's going to be in the synergies. So synergies not super important as you get later on in the game. Everyone's got like high 90 stats, so it's really not going to matter. But that would be the difference in those. All right, guys, on to the YouTube comments from the last Who Should You Choose video. Again, to get your question answered, all you've got to do is make sure that your subscribers are listed as public. To do that, you go into your YouTube settings, privacy, and then just flick the little slider that says show or make your subscriber list public. That'll give you the little red icon. So in my comments, I can search, because the only thing I require is you to be subbed to my channel, and I will answer all of your questions. So let's get into the YouTube questions for this one. 97 Ovechkin or the 97 McDavid? In this game, it's crazy, but it's the 97 Ovechkin for sure. McDavid card just isn't nearly as valuable, because while his speed and everything, his shot and everything is great, it's just there's taller people, and those are the guys that can hold on to the puck better and not get bumped off, as that is the meta. So it's going to be the Ovechkin for me. From Julian Taylus, where can I upgrade my team? 99 Lemieux, 95 Gretzky, Pacioretty, Tomasino, okay, so what I would focus on is a first-line center. The 95 Gretzky, while he's not bad, there are far better options. I actually hate that card, but again, that's just my playstyle. I would definitely look to upgrade at Gretzky. That's where I would either focus on trying to get the 99 or look for a better option. Moving on to Sean Doyle, 88 Ekblad, 88 Carlson, or 88 Ristolainen. Thanks in advance, and keep up the great content. I would actually go the 88 Ekblad in this scenario. I just like his size, and those cards are all pretty similar. But what I would do is try and get that 88 Ekblad. Sport Ninja, is my 94 Ken Daneyko worth keeping? I'd only get around 150 to 200K for you. For him, you saw my D last time, just in case. So here is his defense. Yeah, I would upgrade. I would sell Daneyko, because even Giordano needs to be upgraded. The Giordano cards in this one, just not all that effective. I would definitely sell Daneyko. On to Mart Metz. I watched the video, just a small correction here. The 96 pack, the reward for the daily pack opening is a 2-choice pack. I got a goalie and Conacher, so you don't have the choice between all the 96. I was expecting it to, but no. If you're lucky to get Sunday, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. That's what I mean. But now you can, there's a set now that came out on the weekend that you are now able to actually choose. You can now go and upgrade. So if you get someone that you don't want in the 96 set, you can actually go and in the sets, in the icon sets, you can actually choose to change it to a choice pack. Hey, Sleeves, where should I upgrade my team? Again, let's take a look here. Natchez, Crosby, Morenz, Villanueva, Makar, McCabe, Freddie, Hoffenmeyer. So the two that stand out to me are the 90 Makar. While he's not terrible, he's just small. So I would look to get him on your second line. I would upgrade him. And I would also look to upgrade at center. While you have good centers, I think that there are better options than Primo. So it would be Primo, I would upgrade from, or just get a new center and then push everyone down. And then the Makar is where I would go. That would be the best option for me. But once you get the 99 Kopitar, that's going to take care of that problem. Tyler Lawrence, hey, No Sleeves, thanks for answering my question. Your videos helped me become a better player. Keep up the good work, and I've been enjoying your streams lately. Hey, man, you're Hockey Tendy. What's a good, man? Again, guys, if you haven't watched me on Twitch, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday to Friday, I'll answer all your questions regardless of what game I'm playing live. So some of these guys that are from my Twitch channel, and they'll get their question answered immediately. So Jeff Turney, 93 Raquel or the 92 Murray? I would go the 93 Raquel. Jacob Hernandez, I sold my 95 JT Miller and 89 Line. Bought Zach and Anisimov instead to upgrade my first line. That's a great upgrade for sure. Who should I upgrade Nets? I currently have 7K. Well, that's not going to be a lot. So, again, what you want to focus on, your first line. Your first line's not bad. You definitely need to work on this second line. While Matthews and Kuznetsov are both fine, you definitely need a better second line to kind of keep up. And then once you've done that, I would worry about, your Hamilton. While Hamilton's a good card, he just doesn't have the speed at 88 that the other cards do. So I would worry about Matthews and Kuznetsov right now. Just reroll Jack Eichel 99. That's ridiculous, bro. Come on. All right. EFX Storm Design. Should I work on Lemieux at this point, base, and work up to his gold, or finish my gold Sundin set? Or even the St. Louis upgrade for his flashback card. Okay, don't do St. Louis, as he's not an endgame card, which sucks, but unfortunately, in the way that this game is played, it's not going to be a value. Looking at your team, you definitely lack good right-handed forwards. So yeah, you want to do the Mario Lemieux 1000%. That's what I would work towards. Is the silver icon Pronger in packs? Because I searched the auction house and it never shows up. It is, but the problem is that either he's untradeable because people did the set to make him, or if he's pulled, he's either sold immediately so that he goes and you make the 97 Pronger, as he is literally one of the best right-handed defensemen or left-handed defensemen in the game. So that's why you're never going to find him. He's just because he turns into one of the best cards. From Brandon Kelly, 95 Gartner, 94 Ovi for the third line left wing, but EA has to put more effort into this game. There's nothing to do other than rivals during the weekend, hut champs for the weekend. Where are the fun comp seasons and special rewards for different events as the other EA games seem to get a lot of attention? They need a change. I 1000% agree, and I hope it is something they address in the next game. I have brought in my feedback on that for sure. There definitely needs to be a way to make either rivals seem or be more fun and not just seem like a chore. In terms of Gartner and Ovi, really love the 95 Gartner card. Big Tasty Ace Sleeves, just a heads up, I had a quick question. My team's a 93 overall. I was wondering who should I upgrade next to my team. I have about 220K. Thinking about selling 88 Char to upgrade to 92 Carlo for right D, or just getting the 93 Pos for right wing. Solani's the only untradeable. Here is my team. So what I would do first is upgrade. You need to worry about your second line here, or even to get a first line right-handed player as Sod on your second pairing and Palat. These guys need to be upgraded, so I would definitely work on finding another top-end right winger for sure. I would get the 93 Pasta. That'd be a great option. I would worry about the Pasta before you upgrade Chara, 1000%. Keith LaFair, 93 Tucker or the 89 Flashback. Or the 89 Flashback Pretty, thanks. I'm wondering if it means Petey. I don't know who it is, but Tucker is not a good card, so I would go with the 89, whatever the flashback is. Sam Stewart, here's my forwards. 2 questions. I have an untradeable Sakic, and I have enough gold collectibles to make his 97. So looking at his forward group, his weakness is Cornway, the 95. Cornway it's basically his fourth line. That's his weakness. Making his 92nd. I'm thinking about selling Hurdle and slotting Sakic in at 3 cents. No, man, I would rather have the 93 Hurdle over the 97 Sakic center. Should I keep Hurdle and move him down and sit untradeable Ferraro or sell Hurdle? I know you preach bigger is better, but I don't mind using smaller players. I find that they can make tighter turns. The big guys can at max stats can't. On my second line, both Messier and Thornton have 99 faceoff, so I don't know who to have on center. Messier doesn't have the speed you want a winger, but has a perfect shot, while Thornton has max skating, but only 93 shot accuracy. I would rather have Thornton in the middle. Again, the max shot is the higher shot is what you want on the wing. So I would go with Messier on the wing, how you've got it set up here. As for, I mean, if you really want to do the Sakic for the Hurdle, that's up to you, man. It's your team. But in terms of trying to, make your team more effective competitively, the Hurdle is going to do you better, and you can save those gold those icons for a better upgrade. Like I don't see you having the Gretzky, so that might be an option. But yeah, I wouldn't do you have a better third line center in my opinion. Yes, market changes every time you make a video. Yeah, I know that's the hard part about these videos, boys. GeForce High Sleeves, love the content. I'm saving up for the 99 Kopitar with icons. Here is my team. Okay, planning on upgrading right D with either 97 Hamilton or 97 Safard, as I will try to get the 99 Bork through collectibles for left D. Which right D should I go for? Okay, so I wouldn't go for the 99 Bork with collectibles, man. There's way better options, I think, with the collectibles that you can get than the 99 Bork. But if you like Ray Bork, then I totally get it. In terms of right D, I'd rather have the 97 Hamilton. He's one of the best cards in the game among right-handed defensemen. So in this choice, I would go Hamilton, but I wouldn't get the 99 Bork. Sean Doyle just packed 91 to Brusque. He would play on my third line. Should I sell him for 63K to upgrade my right-handed defenseman? Second line, I would then have 100K. So by doing the math here, if he's going to go in your third line, that is more important in my opinion than your second pairing defense. So I would go with the Brusque. From the Complex, 92 Draisaitl or 93 Hurdle for right wing. I know Hurdle has a bit of size over him, but the Draisaitl is about 50K cheaper. Thanks for the great content, man. I picked up the game at the beginning of the quarantine. You've been a lifesaver for me. The 93 Hurdle has played amazing for me. I really don't like Draisaitl cards. They're just, I can never seem to get them going. If you really are strapped for coins, then I guess I would go 50K cheaper for the Draisaitl, but I would much rather have that all-star Hurdle. Horace, what's going on, man? Again, very grateful for your videos. I appreciate that. After wanting to throw my controller at the screen, I finally landed Pack Luck 95 Sittler, really liking great and awesome stats, and the 98 Ekblad in the same pack. Jesus. Team is now following. Ignore the 99 Kessel, although I adore him. Usually the 90 Kessel. I was thinking of beefing up my fourth line. Do I upgrade Reasoner to the 90 Bergeron, would keep the synergies, and upgrade Solani, who I have, to his 97 gold icon status to replace the midget Frenchman? He worth it as a winger, especially. It would activate synergy. Last question: who would you rate higher in terms of the dependable D, the 93 Murphy or the 93 Hamilton? So to start backwards, I'd rather have the 92 Hamilton. In terms of upgrading Cornway to Solani, that's a 1,000% a yes for me. Like, although, actually, your team's really balanced, man. Yeah, like the next thing to work on is your fourth line. So yeah, I would upgrade him. Do I upgrade Reasoner to Bergeron? I don't think that's a gigantic upgrade, but yeah, you could. And you could put him on your penalty kills. He has really high draws, so that might help. New angle, allow one of us to play you and then break down gameplay based on your vids. How to suck less defense. If you can score 12 goals, beers on me. The thing about this, guys, is it just takes a really long time. I might try this over the summer because I tried it a couple years ago, actually, when I started. And they did really well. It's just, it's tough because there's just not a lot of time for me to do it. GeForce again. Hi, Sleeves. I ended up with the 99 Kessel instead of Kopitar. All right, that's not bad. Looking to upgrade right D, 97 Hamilton. Oh, Savard. Okay, so I answered that one. It's going to be the 97 Hamilton for sure. Great work on the content in these time. Looking to pick up a player to go in my first line right wing, upgrading from the 85 to the 89 range. Do you prefer the 90 Patrick Marleau or the 91 Chris Kreider? Ooh. I would go with the 91 Chris Kreider. This is very close, though. Oh, and we actually need to watch this. Yeah, Waba got jump deked. That's a great goal. That's a great goal there. Okay, from oops, 1 second. From the Only Larson, great work. Oh, sorry, from Metanali. Hey, I'm doing All-Star Florida Panthers team, and I need a right D-man. Should I pick up the 90 Keith Brown or the 88 Eric Goodbranson? Ew. I guess the 90 Keith Brown. 95 Clefbaum or the 94 Sergachev. I actually really like the Clefbaum card. Love that card. Hey, Gabe, thanks for my Twitch questions. I have untradeable gold icon Potvin and Lidstrom. One of the two are on the bench. Chara, Hedman is left-handed shots. I have enough players and coins to get nearly any player. Would you keep one of the untradeable Potvin or Lindstrom in the lineup to go for the light D? My right-handed are Burns, Dougie, Team of the Scene, and Petrangelo. I mean, do you keep one of the untradeable in the lineup and go for another lefty? I would, yeah, because like I think that there are. Actually, no. You have Char and Hedman. No, I honestly wouldn't. Char and Hedman are two of the best, so really there wouldn't be any reason. The only other upgrade you could do is Pronger, but there's really no point in that. From Still Unbroken, just got 97 overall, Dennis Potvin. My team is currently 94 overall with him in the squad. I'm wondering, keep or sell him. I would sell him. You would be able to upgrade your team elsewhere. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's Who Should You Choose. Again, all you've got to do is comment, go to my Twitter and then reply to the pinned tweet. It's going to be the one at the very top. If you don't have Twitter, create an account, and you can follow me, and I provide updates on every single esports event, anything involving NHL, even hockey-related, and it's a great way to, converse about, really anything. And if you don't want to do Twitter, or you don't have it, then just, again, reply to the comments section down below, and I will get back to you in the next video. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.